Hello everyone, Porterhouse here, and today we're going to be playing World of Tanks. You're going to see two matches in my Easy 8. There's two additions to it. There's the Bull of the Woods, which I put on there, obviously Bull on the side of the tank, and my name's Porterhouse. And Big Daddy on the other side. Do not read too much into that. That's actually kind of a joke. A lot of my subscribers who are in my Discord refer to me as Papa Porter, so I threw the Big Daddy on there as kind of a joke. Everybody's been having a good time with it. Anyway, this may be the last videos you see for a while in the Easy 8, and the reason is Wargaming.net keeps messing with the Easy 8 every update. And there was an update a little while ago, and the Easy 8 went back to being a semi-decent medium tank. I was actually getting fairly decent armor penetration and some kills. And then they updated the game again, and it is actually worse than it was before. My armor seems like it's tissue paper, and I'm having trouble penetrating. That sounded really dirty. Getting penetration on anything my tier or even slightly above. Tier 7, tier 6. I've never had much luck getting pen on tier 8s, but it seems like I could at least track them, and now I can't even do that on tier 8s. So no idea what Wargaming.net is doing. They may be doing some more load balancing, and this may change in the future. So in the meantime, I'm going to move up to my tier 6 or my tier 8 tank, which is the T26E Super Purging, just to play around with it. I like this tank. It is very slow, but it's still a lot of fun. And then the last bit of news is somebody apparently gave me a tier 6 Russian tank. They gave me the T-34-85M. I didn't realize I had it until recently, and it is in fact a premium tank, and it is pretty nice. I'm looking forward to trying it out, and I'm sorry whoever gave it to me. I didn't see any notification. This just appeared in my inventory one day, so whoever it was, thank you very much. So anyway, on with the video. Alright everyone, this is the first match of the game. This is the Mines map. I am actually top tier on this, and I nearly fainted because, yeah, I'm used to just having to square up against T8s. So this was kind of a surprise. Anyway, I saw that there was a capture the base objective. Not sure why I decided to ignore it. I'm usually pretty diligent about doing that kind of thing instead of rabbiting off into some unknown objective. But today I decided to go up on the hill where the lighthouse was, and starting to see some of the enemies. Anyway, I already noticed there was some TDs. There's a Covenanter that I should have hit. You saw the round; it looked like it went straight through the turret. Was a little irritated about that, but he wasn't paying attention, so I came around the corner and basically shot him. I like those Covenanter tanks too. And then for some reason I kept trying to use the auto lock, which is a habit I had gotten out of because it's horrible at a distance. I will sometimes continue to use it for stuff close up, especially when I'm circling it and I'm concentrating on the driving. You can see there, that's why I shouldn't be using it. See, and there I realized, okay, stop being a dumbass and turn that thing off and use the... Now, Fluffy Bunny I thought was doing really good there, so I kind of ignored him. There's this Matilda that was just basically sitting out in the open. And then I realized that Mr. Fluffy Bunny Stew there got hammered by that Covenanter. Just like I got hammered by that damn artillery. Nobody cares, he's kind of a jerk anyway. Now, I'm still mindful of the fact that there's two tank destroyers up on that hill. Or at least there were, so... As you can see, when I pulled out, we all started pulling out there, one of my teammates started getting hammered. And I wasn't quite sure whether it was from that T-34 or from some TDs that were still up on that hill. So I was trying to be careful. But that T-34 was a juicy target. And just as he turned to shoot at me, too late. And I wasn't sure where that came from. I wasn't sure if that was artillery or another tank. But then I see this other guy charging up. Well, he's off to my left, right there. So I thought, okay, well, nobody's shooting at him. I'll go check it out. But I was still basically running from cover to cover. And I know that artillery likes parking back here in that corner. And sure enough, there he is. And then I screwed that up. But he paid for shooting at me. And I saw that KV-85 took a shot at me earlier, but he's got his own problems now, so he's going to kind of ignore me. Blind fired. It's like, oh yeah, there's a big rock there. Don't be an idiot. So I start moving up with this other medium.
Your assistance has been requested.
And then somebody asked me to join a platoon. I'm assuming it's because they needed the fulfill the requirements for like a little mini quest or objective where you get so much damage as part of a platoon, and then you get bonuses for that, which is always kind of fun. And Churchills, yeah, they're big, but they're not that powerful. And right there, there's my fourth, and that Churchill was the last kill of the game. So I had a lot of fun with this one, got 4 kills. Alright, so I had a lot of fun that match. I got 4 kills, Brother in Arms, a badge for destroying these 3 vehicles as part of a platoon, fire for effect, fighter, mastery badge 2nd class, and I think under team score, yep, I was number 2 in the number of kills and damage, so good match. Alright everyone, this is the second match of the game. This is the El Halouf map, I think that's how it's pronounced. Once again, all tier 6s, I damn near fainted. That was like twice in one night. That never happens. It's usually I'm dealing with tier 8s, and which I might as well just be throwing rocks at, and wasn't sure if these were a lot of noobs or just a lot of guys like me that had been playing for at least a little while. But I was thinking about going up the east side of the map, and I was worried because I didn't see too many people headed that way. But then I saw these 2 TDs kind of moving up, and usually they take care of that. A lot of TD, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. When I do the El Halouf map, I kind of like this corner right here because it gives me options. I can do a little sniping, or if we get a lot of action down in the middle, there's a nice steep slope. Got a piece of that T-34. I bet he was surprised. But as I was saying, yeah, there's a nice steep slope, so if there's action down in there, I can actually just take off like I'm doing right now and get a good clip of speed going before I get down there. See, that guy was just hauling butt, so didn't even get to see get the crosshairs on him at all. Little nervous about moving up because there'll probably be a lot of tank destroyers sniping up on top of that hill. And I see that light tank and there's a medium tank are just dueling it out with this dude. And he is just flying all over the place, and he's shredding that medium tank. And they put some good shots into him. But I was worried that that teammate in the other Easy 8 or was going to get shredded, so I took him out for him first.
Penetration. The main gun is damaged. We can't fire accurately. One of our trucks is damaged.
Now keep an eye on that Hellcat. It really began to get on my nerves after a while. Or actually, it may not have been that one. It may have been another one. Now again, I started getting worried because I spotted the Hellcat, and I'm sure there were other TDs up there. And I was hoping this guy was going to pop his head out from behind that rock. But he was being pretty cagey. Now that light tank, my ally light tank right there, Thorak 23, started moving up. Did not see the T-34 behind him. He was going to line up a shot, and I'm like, oh, hell no. A lot of Hellcats in this game. And like I said, I was leery. But then I decided, you know what, I can't sit here all day. I'm not getting anything done. But I think Thorak there was a little worried about advancing on his own. A little warning, keep your head down or I'll shoot it off. Also pretty sure that guy took off too. And then he got taken out by that Hellcat, and I got plenty perturbed at him. Tried to take a shot at him. And then did not see the other Hellcat. So now I'm on an uphill slope in a Easy 8, which isn't fast to begin with a damaged engine. So the prudent thing was for me to just sit here until the tank, or until I got the cooldown on my repair kit, which is exactly what I did. So the next few, minute or so is going to be pretty boring. I was worried about that other Hellcat popping up and shooting me while I was stuck here. But the one who damaged my engine took off. You can hear my damaged engine. I'm just laboring to push this big thing up the hill. I was thinking maybe that guy was hiding over there, so I took a blind shot at it. Didn't get anything in response. And my poor Easy 8 took a beating in this match. Yeah, and almost to the cooldown. You can see on the mini map where I last saw that Hellcat, and I still thought he was up there somewhere. So yay, I got my engine power back, and I'm still slower than molasses in winter, but at least I'm moving. So I was going to go look for him, and I was almost sure he was just parked on the other side of this hill. And that turned out not to be the case. You can see him, he's down there now, and he's going to make a run for it. But then he does this weird big loop thing and comes around and actually comes back at me. And did not see me until it was too late. So since I had the downhill momentum, and I was pretty sure somebody was parked on our base the last two tanks, I like, nope, I'm going to go take care of business. I was really happy with this map, not just because, or this match, not just because I did well on it, but I did have some pretty good teammates on it. Now, the last three left are me, a artillery, and that TD. And I was thinking, I'm not going to make this. And then just before that, somebody laid the boom on that TD, so all that's left now is that OI. Now, I didn't realize it right away, but that just left me to spot for Artie. Now, I wanted to get up and close and personal, and this building I'm behind is non-destructible. You can't destroy it. You can't shoot through it. And I kind of overstepped it right here. And OIs are kind of hard to dent, so I thought I would have some fun with this. Realized he was coming after me. Everyone's telling me to get out of there, and I'm like, oh, hell no. Already got another shot into him, and I realized this guy is mad as hell coming after me. So, and my artillery's telling me to get the hell out, and I got him. I was so pleased. So that was the last kill of the match, and we won. Alright, everyone, so that was a really fun match. That OI at the very end, Gaucho Panzer, gave me a run for my money. Actually tracked me at one point. Fortunately, I had a active repair kit, so I was able to back away from him. I was just trying to keep the non-destructible building between him and I while I was tying him up for the artillery that was still on the field. So we were literally the last two people left on that match on our team. And this T-34, he had tissue paper left for armor where he was going after one of my allies who didn't notice him, so I shot him in the ass and took care of that. Hellcat, I went after this guy on purpose because, yeah, he dinged me pretty hard, tracked me, and damaged my engine, and I had to sit on the hill like a dumbass for, I don't know, until my repair kit cooled down. And then this guy was giving two of my teammates a hard time. They were having trouble penetrating him. He was a quick little son of a gun. I popped around the corner, shot him in the butt, and destroyed him. So I got the duelist medal, and that was for destroying at least 2 enemy vehicles that caused damage to my vehicle. And then I got the fighter for destroying 4 or 5 enemies in one battle. I have 14 of those now, and I thought I had more, but whatever. Team score, did pretty good. I got 4 kills. Did 697 points of damage. You know, not huge, but, you know, pretty good. And got a fair bit of cash for that. So anyway, I had a lot of fun. I had some good teammates on this match. I like the artillery guy's attitude. He was trying to tell me to back off, but I didn't have any place to back off to. So he wanted me to survive so I could spot for him so he could drop around on that OI, and I managed to get in just basically a lucky shot. So anyway, like I said, it was a fun match, and I will see you all at the next match.